Hello.
Hello.
You see, he had two mics. You see that two mics?
See how I have a mic and he has a mic?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got arms though. He's got arms.
Mine has little man arms.
Bro, feels so nice, man.
It does.
It's so weird.
Dude, it's like
I don't know, man. It's like last two episodes are literally the same day. It's been like a week and a half.
it has been a while.
And it's been like two. It feels like, yeah.
Because you had to order your mic.
Order my mic
and your boom stand and your Phantom power supply.
busted Phantom power
and your
supply.
cables.
And cables.
Which
That all came here.
You may have messed up the Phantom power supply.
I might have messed up the Phantom power supply. Yeah. No, nothing's set up.
Oh, get the alien back up there. And the
Yo,
ducks.
he's
Where's the
slouching. Yo, we got Mr.
ducks?
Quackers.
Mr. Quackers. We need to make him the profile picture.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, man. So, heck yeah, man.
Heck.
How have you been this past week and a half?
I feel like you're asking me a question that I've already answered.
I don't know if I haven't asked you the last 2 days.
How has it been? How has it been the last week?
Like, yeah.
Honestly, just fun, chill. Been just doing stuff, you know.
Same old, same old.
Same old.
Book writing, all the fun stuff.
Oh yeah, writing a book.
That's pretty fun. I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good.
Doing?
I like how we second it's like we don't lift each other.
You put the mic right in front of your face. I can't see your face.
So I'm thinking. I'm gonna hide. No. It's funny I ask you that question like we don't live each other.
I know.
Together, but I mean, hey.
What has been going on your past?
Is there anything you haven't told me? Like just
anything I haven't told you? I killed someone.
Oh, dude, yo.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a stink bug named Jerry.
Oh.
He was so chill until he
died.
He died. I killed him.
That sucks, man. I don't know why we do that. I actually killed somebody too.
Who'd you kill?
I killed a stink bug named Yerjami.
Yerjami?
Yeah. Yerjami. It might have been twins or something.
What did he do?
Man, you're not gonna believe this. You know Ralph, right? The cat?
Yeah.
He jumped on Ralph and was like pinching him with his little nippers.
What? You had to protect the cat from Yerjami?
Yeah, I had to quick peek this guy, dude.
Quick peek? You just Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege him.
A freaking stink bug.
But yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Anyway, this stuff to do is so annoying to do.
Oh yes.
It took forever to get this set up to work.
I went to work this morning and was gone all day, and I came back and you told me that you had been working all day on it to try to get it to work.
All day. Since like I got up at 10, I got out of bed at 11.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find the audio interface, which doesn't work. Got it later on that. Wait, hold up. A little bit on that more. Can you speak? No. A little bit more on that later.
Yes.
But yeah, since 11, right? I was in bed. I got up at 11.
Yep.
And since 11 to like, I've been looking for that thing for like an hour and a half straight. 2 hours maybe. But since 11 to like when you got home, which was like 5, because you went and got pizza. Mommy got on 4. It was like 5:30. I've been working on this thing. Just trying to get this mic set up. Just trying to get both of them to work without buzzing. The only reason I had the audio interface was I got to look up there now. We got a camera.
Yeah.
Ever since we got the audio interface, I've been trying to get that to work with this. I didn't have the software downloaded. I didn't know what I was doing. The problem with me is I don't know how to work computers at all. It's really bad.
It kind of is.
It's like yeah.
And then I came home and we got it figured out within like an hour.
Yeah, and then the audio interface didn't even work. It wasn't even like
we're not even using it.
It didn't work.
Is it technically even an audio interface?
I don't even know what it is.
I feel like it's just like it's a phantom power supply, number one.
I think it's more of a MIDI thing.
It's like a converter almost.
I'm not sure what it is,
know.
but it worked on Ableton though.
Because an audio interface would usually have like a couple channels, and that doesn't have channels. It just has one.
No, it has 2, but
it has 2 channels.
It has a mic and a mic instrument. I think. I don't know how it works. I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea. But I have to get one of those. So like it's just like.
Or we could just keep doing this.
I think we keep doing this.
How jank it is.
I think it's fun, but I don't know. I think a real setup would be cool.
Yeah.
Because we could be able to make it look nice and whatnot. Have curtains or whatever we want to do. I think it'd be cool. I think having it like more professional, it looks cool.
That would be nice.
Be like professional. We got to get headsets.
We can have your dad be the sound dude.
Sound
He
dude.
can like control our levels.
We can have like a whole sound booth guy. Boom, 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 boom.
We could
That's
be
just
like,
crazy.
hey Chris, play a soundboard of the Minions. Hey Chris, that's not the Minions. Dude, what is this podcast?
This podcast is great. Okay.
Okay, this podcast is weird.
Yeah, it took freaking forever to get this stuff set up. And finally did. And yeah, we didn't use audio interface.
We did not end up using it, indeed.
No, we did not. But so that's great. I do have something I want to talk about. I don't know. There's a problem. There's not a problem at work, but it was something to do at work. I work at a restaurant. I do a server.
You do a server?
I'm a server. At like it's like a not nice restaurant, but compared to everything else around here, it's like Red Lobster. Nice wise. Anyway,
I mean, not wrong.
I'm a server and I take orders at the desk or whatever. And I realized that if you don't understand what somebody's saying, like how would you deal with like if somebody had a really strong accent and like you're trying not to be rude because you can't understand them because they're like, you know, if they're strong Southern accent or strong whatever accent they have. There's a problem I had.
Yeah.
She had like a really strong Mexican accent, and I was like, I didn't want to be like, I can't understand you, because like that's just like, it's just I feel like that's so rude, and I don't want to keep saying huh, what, sorry,
Yeah.
and it's like, how would you deal with that situation? Like if you're trying to take their order, trying to take their food order, and they couldn't understand what they're saying because of their accent, without being like dead rude, what would you do?
Well, I have had a couple interactions like that with people because I've worked at a lot of different places. So I think usually this is going to sound weird, but usually it's easier to understand people when they're talking slower, and usually people will also mimic your body language. So what I usually do is I talk slower so that they will then talk slower, and then I'll be able to understand them better. It doesn't always work, but it sometimes does, and all the times that it's happened where I can't really understand someone, if I start talking slower, it'll usually help. And otherwise, I'm just like, I just have to go off of context clues, or they point to something, and I'll go, yes! You want to jump on the trampoline.
I want to jump on that trampoline.
That specific one.
That one right over there.
We actually don't sell trampolines individually,
Boring.
but you can pay for all of them.
You can
you
buy
want.
the whole trampoline store.
Yes.
That's fun.
I used to work at a trampoline park. It was pretty fun. And you
great.
could jump there for 2 hours for $16 plus socks, which were $3 a pair.
That's a steal, man.
That's a good
That is
deal.
a steal.
It's a good deal. If you go to any freaking trampoline place, they will charge you more than that.
Yes, we were gonna go to a trampoline park for my brother's birthday, and wasn't it like $60-something?
It was $60 per person.
for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just 2 hours, $60.
60, 60. We were $16. We had a big trampoline area with like obstacle courses area, like a Ninja Warrior course, and there was airbags in there. We had a bunch of different types of trampolines and 2 dodgeball courts. I held up 4 fingers, but there's 2.
2 dodgeball courts.
And that was $16. Or
that's crazy. It's crazy.
you could pay $26 for jumping and climbing, because we had a rock climbing area where you could hook yourself up. You hooked yourself up to a belay. You could climb the walls. That was $26.
Spider-Man, dude.
Plus cost of socks and shoes.
That's good, man. 16. That's
good.
actually still.
Or you could pay
pizza party.
$35 per month to be able to jump and climb any day. You could just come in and do it.
For how
free.
long?
For technically it was 3 hours. 3 hours
A day.
per day. But if you were a good kid and we liked you, we would just let you stay. We didn't care. Just however.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Would I be the one?
But if you were a bad kid, we'd be like, get out of here. Or we'd
hilarious.
just kick you out because we didn't. Because you're being a bad kid.
You're being a bad
Dude,
kid.
I genuinely lost. I was naive about kids. I thought kids had some level of innocence to them. I lost all of that. Kids are not
Kids
innocent.
do not care.
That's
Kids will tell you
that's
to
the
fatten
thing.
into your face.
They don't care. They have no like
Filter.
They have no filter. They have no sense of like consequences for their actions.
It's kind of
They
funny,
just don't
actually.
care.
Watching
It's
kids,
crazy.
it's hilarious.
Yeah, you don't know how kids are until you work in a place where you are working with kids constantly. And let me tell you, there were so many different types of kids. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
dude.
We had the health inspector come to the restaurant the other day, and we got
How
a
was
good
it?
score.
You
but
did?
We got 99. which
That's
is
good.
Really good.
That's
The
really
only
good.
problems were one of the you can't have drinks on like the counters. You have to put them below,
Oh.
and I forget it was something else. I don't remember what it was exactly. But 99 is really good. He's gonna
99
come back
is
in 10
very good.
days, and he's gonna do it again. But that was really good. So it was funny because he when he went in there and he was searching around, it was weird because like I never had a health inspector. I worked in 2 restaurants. I
Yeah.
never had a health inspector come and look.
Yeah.
That was the first time, so it was weird just having this like random guy just walk around. Like, I mean, he was looking at everything. He was opening drawers, looking at things,
Yeah.
checking stuff in his box, going in the walk-ins and the coolers. And he opened the we have this like glass chiller for like the alcohols and stuff.
Yeah.
And he opened that up and he broke one of the big mugs. You know those like giant mugs
Yeah.
you get. That he broke one of those.
On purpose or
Not on purpose. He's no. Does this work?
I don't know why I asked.
Does this work? Hold up. Nope.
Nope. You're getting a freaking point taken off for the breakable mug.
Glasses are faulty. No.
Your mug is breakable. You're losing points.
Yep. He opened it and it broke. And I was like, "Ha, what an idiot." And I did the same thing. Mine didn't break, but it was a wine glass.
Okay.
And I was like, "Man, this is exactly what I thought in my mind." I didn't actually think he was an idiot. It was, accident. But later on during the day, I opened it because I opened it to put some in there. And I was like, he broke one of these. I got to be careful and open it slowly. So I opened it slowly and it still fell. Because the door, it opens like this.
Yeah.
So like this stays and you open it like this. So it's like wide. It's like a wide angle.
Yeah.
You can't like sneak. So it fell on the top and the back shelf.
Yeah.
And I opened it and it fell, but it didn't break. I was like, oh, got it. Let's go. I was so scared. I'm like, no way I did the same thing.
That's so funny.
But that was cool. And also we had food people come in. I don't know what they were doing. They were some sort of food special. I don't know. They were
Food
cool.
people.
Food people. And there was a guy and a girl, and they went around. They did the same thing. They walked around and touched stuff and asked questions. And I'm like, this is crazy. It was weird. It was
Interesting.
weird just having people just walk around a place you work and just mess with stuff.
I don't know if I've ever been in a restaurant when the health inspector came.
I don't think so.
I remember.
Not that I can think of, yeah.
Oh, I remember that I worked at McDonald's. It was my first job. I worked at the McDonald's here in Tennessee.
Sounds fun.
And I was working there when the health inspector came, but I was not on the clock. Like I wasn't in the restaurant. But I remember because
I see what you're saying. Okay.
yeah. So the health inspector was like would do the thing where they do a surprise visit. They don't tell you they're coming.
No, they don't. They have it time scheduled. Like I think it have to be by April,
Yeah.
but they don't tell you when.
They don't tell you when they're coming because they
That's the
want you
point.
to. They don't want you to know.
Yeah.
But someone tipped us off. Someone told us that they were coming that day. We knew when they were coming. So
how do you do that?
I don't
Tip
know.
us off. That happened at the other place I,
don't
worked
know.
at too.
Oh
my gosh!
Please don't break your.
Don't
mic.
break my mic.
Oh my gosh.
Did it go? Is it really loud now? No.
No, it's fine.
Okay. We're good.
Basically,
I'm so
there was-
scared to mess
there was
anything up.
There was a lot of stuff that happened at that McDonald's I worked at that's low key a little bit illegal.
Dude, that happened to me at the other place too. Legends in Tennessee as well.
Yeah.
I mean, not borderline legal. It was crazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, the health inspector, we knew that they were coming, so we cleaned like everything. We scoured everything. We wiped down all the counters,
Gosh.
all the walls, didn't mop the floors, freaking cleaned
Didn't
up
mop
everything.
the floors?
No, we did.
Oh.
But I clocked out of my shift before the health inspector got there. They came later after my shift. So
Yeah.
I was not there. But
That's crazy.
we got a good score.
That's good, man. What'd you get? Like a 20?
I don't know, like a
Okay.
98.
That's good.
99.
That reminds me of a story one time at Legends I used to work at. The manager's really bad, but like it was like health inspector day. They kept saying it, like, "Oh, health inspector's gonna be here," and I think they were doing that specifically. One of the managers said that they were gonna be here like almost every day, as to like make sure you clean type of way.
What?
So they were just basically lying to us. They're gonna be here this
Fun.
day, clean everything up, and they never came, and I didn't ever meet them.
What?
It was crazy though, but I remember one time I was having one of those days where I'm like just super happy out of no reason. And I was so happy that day. I was just cleaning everything. I'm like, oh, this would be cool. Never seen somebody come in here before. I was wiping everything down. And one of the I don't know. I think one of the founders or owners, something like that, came in and he got a cup of coffee. And I don't know what made me do it, but I was like, "How you doing today, sir?" And I shook his hand and I hit his coffee and it spilled on him. It wasn't a lot, but I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he said, "Oh, you look at that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Nah, you're good." I'm like, "Have a good day."
How do you flub that so
I don't know.
badly?
Like I like shook his hand, and I think I did it too aggressively, and I like shook his whole. His
How you
hand.
doing, sir? Just coffee all over.
It wasn't bad.
Would you look at that? It's covered in coffee.
Exactly what he did. And he
Oh.
started slipping like the Looney Tunes thing, and he, was like, and he slipped up, and his legs went up. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, but that'd have been funny. Did you just hit your head?
Looney Tunes. Woo, his legs.
Yeah, dude, they kicked up. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
That's funny. I remember when
Dude.
that happened. I don't know. I don't think I can think of anything work.
I don't know what the worst thing I did at work was.
Ooh, one thing I did at work. I don't think I did anything bad at work. I'm always like, I don't know. I always think of it like the customer's perspective. Like if you were seeing this, would you want this to happen? And I
Yeah.
kind of used that to based off my, the way I worked.
That makes
So
sense.
I was mostly clean all the time. There's a couple instances where I'm just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I was like,
Yeah.
98% of the time, I was like, yeah, I have to throw this out because I did something to it.
Yeah. I feel like my first job, I was super naive before I started working. I say that's naive's not even the right word.
Naive
That's the
how?
second. I thought that what's the right word? I was like sheltered. I was a sheltered kid.
And
And
convince
so
things were when they weren't.
I thought everybody was just like genuinely a good person.
Oh my,
by
dude, me
nature.
too. Actually,
And then I
me
find
too.
out that like
Not even
90% of like the people I'm working with are like on drugs, cuss
Crazy.
constantly, depressed, want to kill themselves. Which
Turn dark
I'm
real
not saying
fast.
you're like terrible people if like you have mental issues or
No,
you
it's
do
just
drugs or something, but
crazy.
it's
to
like
realize.
I grew up very Christian, so going from like I was not public schooled, I was homeschooled.
Yeah.
So the only people I met were friends from church,
Christian people, yeah.
people that my parents like vetted. Like I would go on play dates with
Playdates.
friends that my parents vetted and people from church. So like that's the only people I knew.
That's fair.
And
yeah.
then co-op.
Co-op's always fun, man.
Co-op was fun, but I never like met people who were not like Christian.
Yeah.
And so then I go to work and I'm like, oh, there's a rule against cussing. Everybody cussed like
Was
constantly.
it really?
Yeah,
At
genuinely. There was a
McDonald's?
rule against cussing at McDonald's, and everybody cussed constantly, including managers.
That's crazy.
Um,
The owner at my restaurant that I work at
Not
now
like in front of
cusses all the time.
customers, but yeah.
Fair enough.
And then let's see, like there were a couple things that I did at that job that were not legal for like me, but they weren't like bad. Like I worked
Oh,
the
yeah.
French fryer, and you're not allowed to do that until you're 16. I was 14, but I would
That's
work
crazy.
the French fryer. They told me it was illegal, but then they would stick me on it if nobody else was able to work it.
I mean, what can you do though in that situation? You have
Yeah.
to. I don't know.
And
That's
then-
crazy though. The fact you can work at McDonald's at 14.
It's minimum age of working. And then what else was it? They did this thing. You can go on McDonald's and take surveys, and if you take surveys, they'll give you a survey and you do it, and basically the thing was they wanted our McDonald's to look better, and so they would give us free ice creams if we would at the end of our shifts go on like their little like our manager's tablet and take a survey and just say that our McDonald's was 5 stars and really good, and just write like
Like personal
a survey about
surveys that are supposed to be for customers.
Yes, we would take a customer.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize
Wow.
this was bad until like years later after I stopped working there.
Years
I-
later. That's crazy.
Because I was I didn't know. I'd never worked a job. So they were like, we'll give you a free ice cream if you do the survey and just like say our McDonald's is really good. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I go on there and I'm like, 5 stars to everything. This is really good. This is really good. And they're like, don't do 5 stars on everything. Do like maybe 4 stars on a couple things. Like just so that it looks more real. And I'm like, okay.
One
and
star
I did
in
it, and then
honesty.
like there was like, what did you like specifically? And I'm like, I love the food. You know, it's so tasted so good. I literally just lied.
Were you doing
on a
that in
survey.
that voice when you were writing it down? You think of that voice? Were you thinking of it about?
No, I was speaking out loud in that voice.
Oh,
as I was
you were like,
typing it.
I know you good folks.
My manager was right there, and she was looking at me, and she was like, "What are you writing?" And I was like, "I love the face so much. It was so tasty." No,
Incredible.
I did it silently, But
Boring.
I just talked about how I love the food, and it was, yeah, I told my dad about it, and he's like, that's illegal. That's very illegal.
Oh no.
I was like,
What am I gonna do?
I got, they bribed me.
Am I going to
yeah.
jail?
Well, because the thing is,
Probably with ice
again,
cream.
those surveys, if they get a lot of good like reviews on the surveys,
Uh-huh.
that gets sent to like upper managers, and they get like boosted in the franchises of
That's
McDonald's.
crazy.
So they were bribing us. I mean, now you could probably just do it with AI. To be honest, you could just like you
AI.
don't have to pay your workers anymore. You could just have an AI do that for you.
Can you give
But-
the AI ice cream?
No, AIs can't eat ice
No.
cream.
No.
No, you can't. Clear.
Why can't they eat? What?
Huh?
Wally! Why can't they eat ice cream?
Because it would hurt their circuit boards.
Yeah, it would hurt their circuit boards. You're right.
Yeah, they'd get sick and then.
And
And then instead of saying "I love the food," they would say.
I'd pay to see that.
I would actually
I'd pay to
that
see
too.
robot eat my ice cream.
Did you hear about the thing that happened on Instagram recently? This is so random.
I did not know. Go for it.
Instagram Reels, they changed how their moderation system works. Meta did. So essentially, a bunch of people who were on Instagram Reels like a couple days ago, as of recording this is the 27th of February.
I think so. Yeah.
Everybody who was on Instagram Reels and was scrolling kept having these like insanely terrible videos come up on their feeds, like super violent, super sexual, like
I did have that.
You had
Not
that?
sexual, but violent. Yes.
yeah, like gore videos and stuff, and like people giving birth on camera and someone getting stepped on by an elephant was one big one that kept coming
I
up.
didn't see that. I've seen that video before.
But like it was like the filter got turned off, and it was like all the gore videos
It's crazy.
got like put on Instagram and whatever. Yeah, and like just like horrendous stuff. And
Crazy.
it was because they changed their moderation system, and so essentially all of those videos that were bad just started getting through.
It's crazy. That is
and-
crazy.
I was watching a video about it, and the way moderation works for those apps like TikTok and stuff, they literally have people from like third world countries sit in front of a computer and watch like videos that are picked up by the algorithm to say, hey, this might be bad, and then a human has to sit and watch those videos. And so
Really?
like someone uploads like videos of someone getting like shot in the head or something, like these people have to like sit and scroll through video after video after video after video of these terrible things, and it like hurts their mental, really like it makes them like
I
depressed.
think Liam would be great for that job.
Okay, that's crazy.
I think Liam likes that gore type of stuff though. He watches like the VHS videos.
The VHS videos.
I don't know if you know that or not. It's like a horror movie. And it's like
Oh,
found
that
footage.
one. Oh yeah, I know those.
I wonder how much they get paid for that.
$1.50 an hour.
What? Just to scroll?
For like, I think it's specifically TikTok workers get paid like $1.50 per hour to sit and scroll, and the reason that they have people do it instead of an AI is because it's cheaper to pay people $1.50 an hour than to run an AI, because the AI system costs more.
It's
than
crazy.
$1.50.
$1.50 is crazy though. I guess do they get to sit at home
Well,
and just?
again, they're third world countries, so like
Oh.
they don't really have much.
Oh, so they're like giving them a job almost.
They're giving them a job, but it's also not that much money. They
That's
just
fair.
It's
That's cool.
probably
That's
difficult to
interesting.
find a job that is stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And there are people who like they do it and they get like super like bad trauma stuff and have panic attacks, and they try to go to like the companies for like mental help or whatever, and the
Mhm.
companies are like, maybe you should contact your therapist.
that's unfortunate.
What?
That's
Yeah, it's pretty
crazy.
bad.
That is pretty bad. Yeah. Did you know that TikTok's back?
What?
Did you know that TikTok's back?
On the App Store?
Mm-hmm.
They got it back?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
They did.
I'm
Maybe
not
they-
downloading it.
I already did.
Get it off your phone, bro.
But to be fair, ever since TikTok was gone, I almost pretty much still watch Instagram Reels.
I
instead
might
of
put
TikTok.
CapCut back on my phone, because CapCut's like the best phone video editor.
Speaking of CapCut, I was gonna make it edit and I forgot to do it, or I couldn't find a clip for it. But yeah, it was back. Apparently, it's been back for like a month or whatever. I honestly
What?
haven't watched it. I haven't watched it very long.
Honestly,
I still instinctively go to Instagram Reels instead of TikTok. You know how like when
Really?
you open your phone, you go to TikTok first. Not first, but if you're on board or whatever, you go to TikTok. I've been going to Instagram Reels instead. I still haven't really watched that much TikTok. I'm just kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, it's back.
It's back.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know because I haven't been looking, and I'm not going to
Fair.
reinstall it.
I didn't. I saw a video on somewhere. That said TikTok was back or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh no, Liam was posted on TikTok, and I was like, wait. He texted me and he was like, I'm blowing up on TikTok. I said, that's crazy, and I'm like, wait a minute, TikTok.
TikTok.
What do you mean? And he just got a new phone, so I'm like, are they taking off the app stores but putting it on phones as stock installation? Like, that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I looked at it, I'm like, huh, it's on there. So then I downloaded it and watched his videos. That's what I got it for, really.
Gotcha.
So that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, right before TikTok got banned, I thought about like making a TikTok account and making some like whatever funny TikToks.
Yeah.
And then it got banned, and I'm kind of like the wave was gone, and I was like, I don't really care.
But I also got it for the podcast too, so we can post that.
Oh, we can
now
post
have
clips on the pod.
that and Instagram and whatever else.
Gotcha.
Totally forgot to make the email though. Don't know how.
Forgot to
I
what?
don't know how to make a new email. I'm gonna have to.
You don't know how to make a new email account? No! You
I'm
just
gonna-
go to Google and
I'm
you
gonna
click
have to
new
figure out-
account.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. I can figure it out.
Go to
Easy.
google.com, click new
We'll do
account.
that. I'll probably do that at school tomorrow or something, or work or something.
Okay.
But yeah,
At work.
um,
You could do it on your phone.
I could do it on my phone. Yeah, I think it's time for the main topic.
Oh, yes, we do have a
The
topic. How
main
long have we been
topic.
going for yet?
27 minutes.
Where does it say?
Doesn't show. I don't think it's gonna show because of the 30-minute limit.
Interesting. Okay. Normally it shows.
Told you. Yeah. Main topic. We could do.
now. We have a camera now.
Do you think? Okay. Main topic is gonna be. This one is gonna be. It's probably gonna be somewhere on the title. But I think we're gonna do the. What would you do if you came home and nobody was here? Was that what you want to do?
That's a good one.
That's the one. Okay. But it's not like you come home and somebody's here. I'm gonna explain it a little bit.
Okay.
You come home and nobody's here. Okay, this is bothering me. Hold on. I have to fix this. Okay. The strap.
You freaking OCD.
The strap was around the camera lens and it was annoying me. The camera strap.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you come home and nobody's here, right? So you think, okay, nobody's here, you get home at 4. If it's a school day, I'm gone, whatever, nobody's here.
I'd be like,
You
the rapture
think
happened.
the animals are here?
What?
Animals gone too? That would be kind of crazy.
I'm not choosing this situation.
I know, I'm trying to think. Okay,
I'd rather the animals be here.
I think the animals here. Animals here.
Okay.
And people are gone, right? Everybody's gone. So you're thinking, cars are still here. Cars are still
Okay,
here.
I was about to ask, are the cars still here?
Cars are here. Everybody's gone.
Gotcha.
So you're probably thinking, okay, they're probably just somewhere, right? You're not gonna look for them.
Yeah.
They might, it might be in the woods. They could be walking. Maybe my grandma came over here, picked them up. They went to a movie, something like that.
Yeah.
You get home.
possible.
You get home before my dad. I think. Yeah.
Usually.
So he could still be at work, but the cars are still here. Anyway. Yeah. So you're thinking, you're like, whatever. Nobody's here. Maybe they're in the woods. You wait 30 minutes. You kind of forget about it. An hour later, they're still not here.
Yeah.
What's your thought process?
Well, I'm probably thinking like, I feel like I would, if I get home and nobody's here and the cars are still here, I'd be like, first thing I do is probably text them. Because like that's like my main communication. Like text your mom, text your dad. I'd be like, ask him if he's still at work. I'd text you, because if you're still at school or whatever. Because like, I just like try to get some kind of clarity.
All right.
Of
I
like.
also thought I mentioned when I brought this idea to you. We didn't script this, by the way. I told him not to think about it. I didn't think about it at all.
I haven't thought about.
I didn't thought about it at all. I just brought the idea.
I kinda
That's a
put
cool
it out of my
idea.
mind when
I
you
have. That's what I've done
mentioned
too. I know I mentioned to you that if you try to text somebody, the messages wouldn't go through.
Oh,
Like it would be like
I forgot about that.
It'd be like your service is turned off, so it'd be like message not sent.
Is that for everybody or
Everybody.
just for like
Not
my phone's
everybody.
broken or just like everybody that is gone?
I think everybody that's gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if we should do everybody. I think everybody that's just gone, immediate family, everybody that lives here, it's gone. Try to text them and the messages don't go through.
I would be like, that'd be weird. I mean, obviously it'd be like, well, where is everybody? Yeah, I'd start looking around the house, like nobody's here. I'd look for evidence of like them leaving. Like, are their shoes here? Their shoes are here? Ah, okay. So then why would they leave without their shoes? Keys. Do they have their keys with them? Wallet, stuff like that. Look for their phones. Like if their
Fair.
phones are sitting somewhere, that would like I could be like, why is my phone message not going through to their phone right now?
Okay. a good thought process.
Gosh. His alarm is a person screaming.
It's my cousin screaming. Stop recording. It's still going.
Huh? It's still going.
That's the alarm. Stop. Okay. It really doesn't say how much it's recording on.
Huh.
Just making sure. Okay.
But
My camera only records to 30 minutes, and I wasn't for sure.
I don't think the camera is gonna stop.
I'm not sure. I just wanted to double check. Anyway.
Yep. Sorry, I was just like, I'm talking about how I would feel if everybody just like disappeared and then like I hear screaming and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah, he's a psycho. He has his iPhone alarm set
If you've seen the video, you'd understand. It's funny.
Okay.
The video, side rant. The video is him. It's like we're sitting down and there's a wasp, and there's wasp flying around him, and he's trying to like hit it or something like that. And I think the wasp lands on him, and he screams.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what it was. So that's why it's funny. It was either that or it was a video of him, a reaction getting something on a game. Anyway,
gotcha.
It was hilarious. So that's why I called it.
That reminds me of a weird experience I had at work today. It was very strange. Because, like, there was this... Sorry, we'll get back to the topic in a second. There was a stink bug that flew and, like, landed on my shoulder. And I was like, what the crap?
You scream like...
Flicked it off because I thought it was a wasp at first. I was like... and I flicked it off, and I saw it was a stink bug. And I was like, oh, good. Not a wasp. I hate wasps. But then I was standing over by... We have this belt sander. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know about it.
Okay. I was at the belt sander and I was sanding apart, and as I'm standing there, I was just about to finish up, and I felt something poke me in the back, like it felt like a person's finger poking me like in the back of like
taser,
like above my hip, but in my back, and it was like
lower back.
Yeah, and it was like it was distinctly the feeling of someone like doing that. Just like a very
like
quick
that hard
touch. Yeah, like it wasn't like my clothes
almost
moved.
like someone's getting your attention in a way.
Almost, yeah.
Okay.
Like if there was a little kid and they came up and like poked me to try to get my attention.
Okay.
And I like turn around and there's nobody there.
Ooh, that's weird.
I was like, what? And I like felt and I'm like, what? And I had just been standing still, so it wasn't like I moved and something in my pocket pushed against me, and it's not in a spot where there was anything. My knife I keep on my hip is like in the front. So it like poked me in the back.
That's what I was just thinking, yeah.
And I was like, what the heck? And I'm like literally looking around and I'm feeling it. I'm like, what solid object could have just poked me? It was very strange. And I was like, that was weird.
That is weird. You didn't figure it out?
No, I don't know. It genuinely...
Yeah, if that happens again, though?
Like, I genuinely... There was no doubt in my mind right as it happened. I was like, someone just poked me. And I was like, what? And there was nobody there.
Creepy.
It was very strange.
That is very strange.
Yeah.
Very.
I know it's like just a super small thing, but it was weird.
It is. Yeah, it is a small thing, but it's also like that doesn't happen every day. That's just creepy.
I don't know, because it's like I'll get like if there's like a hair on you, you know, you feel like a little itchy and you're like, get that off. Or if like you bump something, like you feel it was like I was standing still, holding apart like this, and I felt a distinct like something like nudged me almost, but it was like small, like a finger or something. I was like, what the heck?
That's crazy.
It's very weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to the topic.
Yes.
Sorry. Like, I almost said sorry. No, you're good to myself, and I wasn't even the one talking.
I'll apologize to inanimate objects if I bump into them.
I do it too. I do that too.
Yeah.
I also
bump something. Oh, sorry.
On the vending machine.
Frick, he doesn't care.
On the vending machines, they have at my school. They have little robots talking. That's like one of those automated. Like you put your card in and it says whatever, and I'll take the thing out and I'll say thank you, and I'll go you're welcome.
Well, that's just funny.
I know
it's just fun.
That is funny, but I did it as a joke a couple times, and now I just do it by like just actually saying you're welcome.
Oh my gosh,
so it's hilarious. But I do it in that voice every time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to the topic.
Yes. I get home. There's nobody here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably like text you and be like, "Yo, do you know? Did your parents text you where they went?"
Boom. Mission doesn't go through.
That doesn't go through either.
None of it.
So you're gone too. Oh frick.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were like at work or something.
No, everybody's gone in this hypothetical scenario. We don't know what happened to them. They're just not gone, and their phones are unresponsive.
Are we in this together, or is it just me?
It's just you. You get home and everybody's gone. You didn't realize that?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I thought you were like at work, and then you'd get home like a little later and be like, "Oh, where is everybody?"
No.
Okay. So I'm just at home
You get
alone.
home. Let's say you get home. Let's say you get home early this day.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. Say you get home normal day. That would be messing up the question. It has to be normal.
It doesn't matter.
It's technically hypothetical, but let's say you get home normal time.
Okay.
Yeah, you get home. The cars are still here, so you're thinking, okay, people here. You get in, nobody's here.
Nobody is here.
Nobody's here.
That'd be such like a weird experience because I feel like
that's
I've
the
gotten
point.
home before
Yeah.
and that I've had that experience where I get home and nobody's here and I'm like, where is everybody? And I just text her mom and be like, where are you? And she's like, oh, we went to Nana's. Okay.
Fair, yeah.
So I'd probably like come in and be like, I don't know where they are, and just hang out for a while, and then after maybe a couple hours and nobody gets home, none of my texts are going through, I'd like look around the house.
Would you be like nervous, like physically like nervous and shaken up to like the point where you feel like you need protection, or would you
protection?
or would you be like
Like
would you have a knife on you? I do that sometimes.
I always have a knife on me when I go out. It's just a thing I carry.
Yeah, but not when you get home for hours. You take it off.
Yeah, I take it off. I would. Well, I think if I looked around, it depends on what I find around the house. Because if I look around the house and there is stuff missing that would indicate that they took things with them intentionally and left, I would be like, why did they leave? And I'd probably, I don't know. I might call like the cops and be like, hey, I got home and everybody's missing, and they'd be like, well, call us in 24 hours to report missing persons or something.
I think it's 72 hours.
Something like that. It's like there's a certain length of time
Yeah.
that someone has to be gone before you can report it.
Okay, with that,
Okay.
I'm gonna give we're gonna do like a little bit back and forth, so we
Okay.
don't like get too far and I go off based off your story. I probably do similar thing. If I get home, everybody's here, nobody's here, and the cars are still here. I'd probably get home, I'd be like, okay. I think I'd be a little bit more scared off rip more than you. I think I would almost get home, nobody's here. I would kind of look around. I'd be like, nobody's here. Why is somebody here? And then I'd probably text my dad, be like, where you at? Message doesn't go through. I'm like, it's kind of weird. I'd probably call him. If it didn't go through either, I'd be like, it's kind of weird. That'd be really weird. My mom too. I'm thinking, okay, I get home at like 2:30, 4.
Yeah.
So, and you're still not home, and the cars are still here though. Dang it. I don't know. I would think my dad's gone somewhere, maybe in the woods, and my nana came and picked up my mom and brother, sister, and went to the movies or something. That's pretty often. That's pretty frequent. And I'd probably stay here for a while. You know, kind of get it. What I would do is I'd get it out of my mind to not worry myself. That's what I do for other things. Is I would get it out of my mind. Okay, we're fine. Probably play some Siege a little bit. Get something to eat.
Yeah.
Drink my coffee. Probably chill for a bit.
Yeah.
And I think I'd forget about it because I'd just be in here chilling.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, they're probably home now. And if I get out again and they're still not here,
Yeah.
that's creepy.
That would be
That's
very
creepy. When
creepy.
they're still not here after you forgot about them and you're like, oh, they're surely still here.
Yeah. I think
Then, yeah.
I'd have a hard time like chilling out because I'd like hear the noises of the house and get spooked almost.
the animals are still here though, so you want to get ass spooked.
No, like you know, like the house will creak or something.
Oh yeah.
I feel like when I'm in a situation like that and my imagination is running wild, I get spooked by random things more easily.
I do that too sometimes. Yeah.
Like I'll hear like a creaking or like something like a heater come on in the house or something, and I'll immediately be like, "What was that?" and I'll like freak out.
Yeah.
And so I'd have a hard time like focusing on just chilling out.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I would like you said, try to call people, and
Yeah.
if nobody's picking up and nothing, I'd be like, "What the heck?"
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be creepy. I think I don't know. I would call, text, nobody's here. I'd be like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Then I would probably what I normally do is I normally text or call Amy when she's not here.
Oh,
and she's
yeah.
not picking up because they don't have reception at their house.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't get reception at my grandma's house and my aunt's house. They live on the same property.
Yeah.
So I would text or call her. If I text her and call her, normally I just call her straight up.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yo. She'd be like, what? I'd be like, is my mom at your house? She's like, no. I'd be like, okay. Have you heard from her at all? She's like, no, I haven't. Like, okay. They're not at Nana's house? Nope, not at Nana's house. Okay. All right. And she's like, why? What's wrong? I'd be like, nobody's here.
Yeah.
Nobody's here. She's like, what do you mean nobody's here? I said, I've got home. I think at this point probably be around 5.
Yeah.
I got home at like 3:30, and nobody's here, and nobody's still here, and the cars are still here.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where they're at? And she'd be like, what? No, I don't know. No, I don't know. And I'd be like, okay. Well, if they're not home in like a few hours, I'm probably going to call the police to come to your house.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably what I would do. I'd probably call the police. I don't know. I think I'd be freaked out a lot faster than you would be. Anyway, yeah, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
But like, they're not here. Nobody's here. She's like, okay, yeah. So I don't know. I think at that point we'd hang up, and
I'd probably call like
chill for something.
I'd probably call like my cousin or my grandma, because like they live on the same property as well near here.
Yeah.
And I could drive over to their house and be like, I don't know, because they're always like, hey, come over, whenever, and I'd be like, can I please come over?
Can I come over now? I'm losing it over here.
But that would be so like unnerving.
It'd be so
it's like everyone's
unnerving.
gone.
Everybody's gone.
It's freaky.
It's just them. What else did you do after that point?
Well, I don't know, cause like if y'all disappeared, I'd be like, what am I supposed to do? Like, do I just live here?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? Who owns the house now?
Yeah.
Like, they're gone. There's no sign of them. Like, I reported to police after 3 days, like, or however long.
Yeah.
Like, they go on looking for y'all. They don't have any evidence of y'all leaving. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, that would be crazy. You don't have anything else to add at all? What would you do? Like, okay, yeah, so nobody's here, nobody's calling back. At this point, you're like, do you leave? And you leave and you go to your grandparents' house?
I think I would wait it out for a while, honestly.
Like days?
No, not days. I think I'd wait it out till nighttime, and then I'd call, like, my cousin and be like, hey, this is really weird, but, like, nobody's here. I don't really feel safe being here by myself because I don't know where anybody is. Like, am I good to come over and stay there for, like, at least tonight? And if he's like, no, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get a hotel.
You would get a hotel?
I would get a hotel. I would not feel, like, I don't think I'd be able to sleep.
I think, yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to, like,
I'd be so paranoid.
Lay down and go to sleep, like, nobody's in the house. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I'd get a hotel because I think I have different places I would go to.
I'd be too scared of, like, someone coming in the house at night.
Fair, yeah.
Because if they disappeared, there's two situations that can happen. Number one, they left intentionally, left all their stuff, left their car, went somewhere.
Crazy emergency.
Like, why? Why did they leave the house?
Crazy emergency without their car.
Yeah. Why did they leave the house without telling me and none of their phones are working? Like, what the heck is happening? Is there something wrong with the house, or is there a reason they had to leave? Or they got taken forcibly, and I'm like,
God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid. Like, they get taken by somebody, and I'm like, am I gonna get taken if I stay in the house? So, I'd want to be like, I'm gonna get the crap out of here.
That's what I would do first. I think my line of operation for that, and this is not based off you. This is what I would do too. I think my line of operation would be call my aunt.
Yep.
With that whole conversation I just did, and be like, okay, it's hours past. I think I'd still be freaked out. I think I'd be lost. I think I'd get Chubbles.
You'd get Chubbles?
I don't know if I could take all of them. I think definitely 2 dogs and Ralph.
And Ralph.
I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
I think I would in this dire situation, if I can find the keys. I'd have the keys on me. Whatever car I took that day, I'd have those keys.
Yeah.
If I can get the Saturn keys, it's bigger.
Yeah.
I might go look for those keys.
I feel like I'd investigate so hard.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would have thought of that. I don't think I would have thought of investigating at all.
Really?
I said maybe at some point.
Yeah.
I would have, obviously, talking about it is not the same thing as being in the scenario.
Yeah.
But I think, as the way I'm thinking of it now, I don't think I would have investigated like you said. I think I would have went in their room and be like, okay, nobody's here. Maybe their phones are here.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh no, not there. And then I think I'd try to find this. And I think at this point, I'd try to find the Suburban keys. And where the keys are is probably where my dad's stuff is.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, his phone is still here, his wallet's still here, if they are or not. That's weird.
Yeah.
I think if they're gone, I think if they're there, it's weird.
Yeah.
I just thought of this kind of side rant. I feel like if they're gone, but like they're like nicely organized on the desk, because he doesn't do that, that would be weird.
Yeah, like if it was like put there as if like, that would make me think that someone put there that they're intentionally.
Ooh, that gives me shivers. Imagine like all their personal belongings and stuff like that are like nicely organized. Like not
Dude,
the entire.
imagine.
No, hold on.
Okay,
hold
wait.
on.
I just got chills of this idea. Imagine all their stuff is like put in neat piles in a circle in the living room.
Ooh, no, that's weird.
That would be freaky.
Imagine,
bro.
imagine the phones are taken apart into circles.
What? Like the pieces?
The pieces of the
Oh,
phone are
dude,
in
this is
circles.
crazy.
Dude.
Well, because like the thing I'm thinking of.
First thing I'm thinking of, demon possession instantly.
Demon possession.
Instantly.
Really?
Maybe not possession.
I
but
think demon possession or aliens. Honestly.
aliens.
Because I don't know. I don't know whether aliens are real. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Or government or something. The government took them. Like,
Yeah.
what are they doing illegally? No. But I feel like my brain process for investigating
Oof, man.
is more like mainly. I think my process is my brain wants to go, okay, what happened? What's the solution here? What's the explanation? And so I'm going to try to find as much information as I can to get an explanation.
Yeah.
And if I don't have an explanation, that's like worse for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'd be like the first thing I would check for is like belongings. Because my brain is, okay, what are the outcomes that could have happened? They've been taken forcefully or they went of their own accord. If they went of their own accord, they'd probably take stuff with them.
And they'd also tell you in text back.
Yeah, exactly. And so there's already that. And I'm like, if all their stuff is still here, I'm like, it doesn't seem like they've been taken of their own accord. And then I'd look for like signs of a struggle. Like, are there any new dents in the walls that weren't there before?
Any new dents is hilarious.
Because we've got a couple dents.
Yeah, I kind of punched a hole or two.
Like, is there like a half-eaten meal on the table?
Ooh, that would be weird.
Like, if there's a half-eaten meal on the table, like they got up in the middle of it, like, is the fork laying on the ground or is it sat next to it as if they like?
You
set
would
it
really
down?
think of all that stuff?
Well, yeah, I'd be like looking into.
I would
all
not.
The
I would
context
not be thinking of any of that.
of like what happened, like because all their cars are still here, meaning they left on foot.
I think I'd notice it. I think I wouldn't think of it, but I'd be like, okay. I think in the moment. I'm trying to think of in the moment here. In the moment, I walk home, nobody's here.
Yeah.
And we're at this scenario now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for the Saturn keys to take the dogs and leave.
I'd probably also check for bodies, like in the crawl space or something.
I would not go in the crawl space.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
I would not go down there or up there. Not at all. Nope.
Oh, you'd be too scared that there be
Yes.
something up there.
Too scared. Not even up there. Too scared. I wouldn't want to see my dead family.
Well, yeah.
Or them tied up. Because, one, if they are down there and they're tied up, I'm walking in there like, no, there's no lights down there, there's nothing. I can instantly get taken. And if they're hearing me upstairs, they're not going to come
Oh,
out.
dude, that's freaky. No, I'd like. Well, if all your mom's stuff is here, I'd grab her gun.
I'm
make
getting,
sure
dude,
it's
I'm
loaded.
getting actually chills now. This is crazy.
Dude, I'd have your mom's gun. Like genuinely,
I'd
be
get
like,
the
I'd be like,
AR-15.
this is loaded. Yep, safety off, brother. Like I'd have that. And if I had to sleep here next to my, like honestly, on the bed, like
I
next
would
to
not
me.
sleep. If I had a choice to stay here, I would. This is what I would do. I would have the AR-15 with the extra mag, the pistols, everything loaded. I would go in the bathroom, take the door off,
Take
so
the
I could
door
see
off?
both angles, and I'd be in the very back.
I wouldn't want to take the door off.
Nope. I'd take the door off so I could see. I would take the door off, my back against the shower, and I would sit there.
Well, I feel
and
like
wait for hours.
I feel like I wouldn't.
I would not move, not sleep.
I
not
feel like
eat, not
I
drink.
wouldn't do that unless if it was like night time, then maybe. But I feel like I'd leave before it got dark.
I would leave before it got dark, but if there was no chance to leave,
Mm-hmm.
like if I'm not gonna go out into the just leave, and I would. If for whatever reason, if I'm leaving or I'm taking the car and I'm leaving and I'm gone,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not sleeping anywhere, I'm leaving anyway. But if there was no choice to leave, I would go in the bathroom, take the door off because I can't see that room without the door off. Take the door off and I would sit there with the AR-15.
It feels so crazy because just the simple fact that like you get home and everybody's gone.
It sounds so simple, but it's so.
It makes it so simple, but now like as I'm thinking about it, I'm like my brain is going, is there a monster that I'm going to have to defend
Facts.
against? Are there people that I'm going to have to defend myself
a
against?
cult, maybe?
Yeah, like
Yo.
all these possibilities, and that's why I'm saying I'd be investigating. Like what stuff is gone, what stuff is out of place. I'd be thinking about like what does your mom usually do? She sits on the couch out there. Like I'd be trying to like look at the items in a way that I'm like, how were they placed here? Like try to track down any sort of like semblance of like is Leah's computer still on? Like she was playing Minecraft. Like imagine like I get home and it's like she's in Minecraft and she's just like AFK type thing. I'm like, she left in the middle of a game. Like they left in a hurry. Like she would. I know Leah and she's not gonna like She will die before she leaves in the middle of doing something in Minecraft. Like she'll shut.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
actually true.
There's no way that like she would do it without like closing out or finishing up or something like
Yeah.
that.
I'm almost done.
Yeah. Like your dad has a half drink nos. Like he would never leave without his nos, bro.
Yeah, and
His vape. If his vape is there,
that would be weird.
No.
Okay, that's back again.
where's my vape? Where's my vape?
Back again.
No, he just
to,
comes
like-
back, grabs his vape, and leaves.
Dude, that would be even.
That would be.
Hold
freaking-
on. Imagine they come back,
Yeah.
get the stuff. You're trying to talk to them, and they get their stuff.
they, like,
they
don't
get their
res-
cars, and they leave. Yo, nah, that's creepy.
Dude, this is such a horror movie.
Dude,
Oh my God.
no, I'm actually like physically chilling.
What?
Imagine you see them walking up. They're all like in a line
Yeah.
by like age or height.
Yeah, it'd be like demon possession, I believe.
Literally, they come down here.
It'd be like something in your mom's past, bro.
dude, my mom's passed.
Because she has like ancestors who were into like witchcraft.
I don't even know. Hold on, let me get back into this.
Okay, sorry.
They come. No, you're good. I just don't want to lose the moment. They come down the driveway all in like a single file line, and they walk down. Okay, what do you think in that moment? As just if they're walking
Well, I'd
down,
probably have the gun by then.
you have the gun. Oh, yeah. This is like almost nighttime, like 5:36.
It's getting dark.
It's getting darker. Like it's like
Heck no,
it's not
brother.
dark now, but it's like it's starting
dark.
to get dark. Yeah, it's dark now, but it's starting to get dark, and you see them walking down the driveway. No car, no animals. Let's add another thing to it. Let's say the dogs don't run up to them either.
The dogs like stay away. The dogs are like whimpering, bro.
Not even whimpering. They're just like they act like they don't see them.
Oh.
They're walking because my dogs bark. Obviously, you know Chubbles.
Yeah.
They walk down the driveway, and okay, what are you doing in that moment? You see them walking down the driveway.
I'd try to talk to them.
Would you run out there, or would you just wait for them to get in the house? I would run out there.
I'd run out there too.
I'd go out there and be like, oh gosh, where have you guys been?
I feel like I'd run out there, but if I see them like acting strange, I'd immediately be on guard. Like weirdly, like if I see like your parents, and
Oh,
them
yeah, and
like
yeah, I
all
forgot.
walking in single line, like height thing, and just like walking and not looking at me, I'd be like, I feel like I'd stay at a distance, but be like, yo, what's up? Like, what are you guys doing? And if you didn't respond, I'd be like, okay, all bets are off. If I had the gun,
Would
I'd
you
be
start
like,
shooting?
no, unless you guys like ran at me. If I'd like have the gun out, I'd be like, hey, y'all gotta better stop acting weird.
Okay, who you shooting first?
Probably the closest one to me.
Okay, no,
I
they're all single file. Who you shooting first?
Single file.
Yeah,
Like
they're.
the closest one to me. Whoever's in front. If they
Oh
start
no,
running
I
at
meant
me.
like this way.
Oh, sideways.
Horizontally, yeah. Doesn't make it creepier.
Um,
I like yours better, but
Like say like they're all walking down a line,
yeah, in a line.
and
That would be creepier. No, that would be creepier than single file. No, because single file is odder.
no, I feel like walking side by side, like almost like military soldiers type
Yeah.
thing, is a little bit creepier to me personally.
I think I can see what you're thinking, but I think that's kind of how we
I
walk
feel like my
anyway.
brain would go into horror movie mode where I'm expecting anything to happen, and I expect them to be like just like flat out run at me type thing, like that freaking scene in Smile 2 where they're like all frozen and then they run.
Dude, love that
That
movie.
would be what's going through my brain, and so I'd have
This
some.
would be a
kind-
really good movie.
This would be
Side
a
rant.
crazy movie, yeah. So I'd have like the gun probably. I don't know where the AR-15 is, but I know where your mom keeps her pistol. So I'd have that, and I think I'd have it on hand because of how weird you're acting. And I'm like, I'd be like, y'all need to quit. This gun's loaded, and I'm like trying to make sure they're not y'all like pranking or something. Like
That'd be an insane prank.
that would be an insane prank, but I'd be like, I have a gun. Like this is not a prank no more. Like y'all need to quit.
I have a gun. This is serious. I'm not playing.
Like I'm not
around
playing.
at all.
And then like if it were a prank, they'd be like, whoa, 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 it's just a joke, and I'd be like, okay.
especially my dad. My
Never do that again.
dad's got an
I'd
eerie
move
around
out.
guns.
I'd move out probably.
Really? Yeah.
I probably would.
Okay.
Like, genuinely, like that would be like so freaky. I'd probably move out. I'd be
right.
like, this family's too weird.
Fair enough. All right, now that situation. Okay, they're walking down the driveway. You
Okay.
run out. Then where are you standing at? Directly in front of
They're
them,
walking down
away,
the driveway. Like, where are they on the driveway when I get out there?
wherever you, whatever, however you want to play that
Say
in
like
your mind.
I say like I'm in the bedroom and I'm picking up the gun, right? I'm picking up your mom's gun, and I'm like, okay, this is loaded.
Yes,
And I look
and
out
you-
the window.
yes.
And I see y'all like at the top of the driveway.
The very top of the driveway, like the very top where the
mailbox is.
rocks.
where the mailbox is.
Oh, all the way up
Like,
there.
all the way
okay,
up there.
okay.
Yeah. And y'all are just like walking down like perfectly single file, like side by side. And I'm like, what the heck? They're here. Why are they walking? Why are they doing that? And so I'd have the gun in my hand still. I'd be like, I think I'd see the weird way y'all are moving, and my brain would still be in horror movie mode. And so I'd be like, okay. And I'd go outside and I'd be like, hey, what are you all doing? No response, you know. I'd be like right out where the cars are, and y'all would be walking towards me, and I feel like I would move off to like the left side of where like the front door of the house is. Like I'd be, the driveway's here, I'd move off to the side and like get out of the way, because my thought process is the closer you are to me, like not like you specifically, but the closer like these strangely acting people are to me, the easier it is for them to like real quick like lunge on me and like tackle me or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain's like every possibility, so I'm trying to account for everything. So if I move off to the side so I can keep like distance because y'all are acting weird, and I'll be like yelling at you guys like, stop, like what are you doing, like why are you guys acting weird? If there's no response, I might call the cops at that point.
Really?
Gun in one hand, phone in the other. Hey, these people are acting weird. Like they left the house for hours and they'll come back and they're not talking to me and they're not looking at me. Something weird's going on. Get the cops over here. Because something weird is happening. And if they like, if y'all, I hate to say it, but if y'all started like running at me, I'm shooting.
I mean, that's fair.
Like,
That's
I'd hold the gun up. I'd be like, I've got the gun. I'm gonna shoot. And if y'all kept running at me,
Do you think you'd be crying or emotional at all at this point? Like before shots?
I'd be shaking, but I wouldn't be crying.
I don't think I'd be crying either.
I'd be like adrenaline running through my body.
I don't know.
I'd be physically like shaking a little bit.
I don't know how hard. I don't know if I could shoot, man.
Really?
Especially, no offense to my family who's gonna watch this. I definitely my mom too, but I feel like especially you and my dad. I think my mom, obviously, I love my mom's great, but I mean,
You'd
no,
shoot your mom.
I think I don't know. It'd be really hard if I had to think about everything. It'd be really hard to shoot, especially you, obviously, and especially my dad.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of because just some of it's just kind of like the men. You know, it's kind of like gonna kill one of the men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think of that mentally. Anyway, I don't know if I could.
I think it's very logical for me.
I think I would do a test shot. Like I want to go straight to lethal. I'd shoot your arm first.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely go for legs.
Legs or arm?
Because legs kill mobility.
What
So
if
if
they
you're
just
running at me and I shoot the leg,
Oh, fair.
and then you're just like on the ground. If they like keep crawling, I'm like, okay, well, you had your chance.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So freaked up.
it's
No, I feel like I wouldn't want to shoot, but my brain is saying, like, you're running at me with intent to hurt me.
You've also been gone for hours.
You've been gone for hours. You're not acting like yourself. I'd be like, I would honestly think it wasn't even you. I'd think it was something
Fair.
impersonating
Yeah.
you. That'd be my first thought is it's not actually you.
Yeah.
And if it is, you're messed up.
All right. Now, real quick into this slight hypothetical. They walk in the house. They walk past you. You're back in front of the cars now, out of the way.
Yeah.
They walk into the house. Real quick, are you following them or staying out?
Staying out. I don't
Staying
want to
out.
get in any closed space.
Okay.
I feel cramped, trapped.
Fair enough. They walk in there and they go in there.
Yeah.
And if you're from the angle, you can kind of see through there, and you see them walk away. You see them walk forward, but you see my mom and dad walk this way, and my brother and sister go this way, and they go in the rooms. All four of them go in the rooms. They all come back out again, and they all have their personal belongings. They all grab their stuff, and they keep walking, and they just go away.
They just leave.
They just leave.
I think I would follow them at a distance to see where they go.
Car? No car.
No car.
No car. You would just walk with gun in hand, kind of just like at a 4-car
Yes,
distance.
while I'm calling the cops.
Okay.
While I'm calling the cops. Because I want other people there as backup.
It's fair.
And I feel like the most accessible people as backup that are armed and trained are cops.
Fair enough. I think what I would do, I don't know. If I... Okay, let me try to think. You were getting a gun.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 or 6. Honestly, I think it'd be gone by now. But if I were still there...
Yeah, I think if it was getting dark, I'd be gone. I'd have called somebody and been like, hey.
Yes. For me, if I saw them walk into that driveway, I don't know if I'd still be in my room or not. I don't know how I'd see them, because I would either be trying to zone it out completely and just not think about it and hope they come home, or I would be completely on edge, on phone to somebody, the cops, standing outside, can't think straight, or I'd be either lost or like completely physically calm.
Like physically calm.
I'd still be thinking about it, but I'd be trying not to, watching something, playing the games, talking to Discord server or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I did see them and they were walking down there, I think my instant thought would be, "Oh my gosh, they're home! Oh, thank God!" I'd be crying. Honestly, I think I'd be crying.
You crying?
I don't know if I'd be crying, but I think I'd be teared up a little bit.
When you see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
what would you do?
I would run outside and be like, "Where have you guys been? Where are you? Whatever." And they don't talk to me at all, and they keep walking. I'd be like, "What are you guys doing? Hello?" And they still don't talk to me.
Would
and
you
they
try
keep,
to like touch them?
I don't know. I think I would just get out of the way. I think I would be completely lost. I think I'd just run away. I'd either run away or run back in the house and, like, I don't know what I would do. But if I were to get back in the house and they were to start grabbing their stuff,
Yeah.
I think as soon as I lose sight of them, I'm going to, like, slow walk away and I'm just getting in the car. I don't even think I have time to get in the car. I think I'd just leave. I think I'd hide and watch them.
Wow.
I think I'd hide. If I had the time, I would run out the back door where the porch is. Not the front door where you come up and see. The other door where the little balcony benches. Anyway, run out that door. I think I'd run as straight as I can, as fast as I can, up to behind the truck. My truck.
Yeah.
Behind my truck. And I would stay there and I would wait and see what they do. If they come out and they would look the same, but they'd have their stuff with them.
Yeah.
And they just kept walking. I don't know. I think I'd call my aunt again and be like, I have to leave. I have to come to your house. But, yeah, that's what I would do if that happened. But back to them just being gone. The story's kind of all over the place, but
It's not even like a story. It's just like we're coming up with hypotheticals.
it's just coming up with the hypotheticals of what would you do. Yeah. I keep putting my hand up here like this and covering my face up. Because normally I do that when I think. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So that's what I would do if that happened. That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
But if they were just gone, didn't see them. It's like 5:30, something like that. Calling my aunt, I'd be like, "Hey, nobody's here." This is the second time I'm calling her now.
Yeah.
"Hey, nobody's here. I'm coming to your house. Like, I can't stay here. This is insanely creepy.
Yeah.
On my way to the house, I'm gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
Stay there. Don't move. Let me know if anything happens or something like that."
Okay, hear me out. You drive to her house. You get there. She's gone. All her cars still there. All her stuff still there. She's gone. Chris is gone. Everybody, including like Amy and Seth, they're all gone. You get to her house.
I talked to her on the phone.
Yeah. But like, you call her on the phone and you're like, "I'm coming to your house." And she's like, "Okay, I'll wait here." And you like hang up. You go to her house. You get there. Gone.
Wow. I think my first thought, maybe not my first thought, but I would come to the conclusion that
You're at the center of it. I would also.
I'm at the center of it. I think maybe I'm in this crazy hallucination where I'm the person taking them.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who's like some sort of demon, and I've taken them to some place.
Yeah.
And I like, it's almost, I don't know. There was a movie that I watched that kind of did that concept. Not this elaborate concept, but just that concept of you being the problem. I don't remember exactly, but taking them to some place, and I get there. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I think I would honestly, like, I don't know. I think I would either call the cops again and tell them what's going on now, or I would just straight up go to a police station or, like, some sort of psych ward or a hospital or something.
Hear me out. You go to the police station. You get there. Nobody's there. Empty.
Killing myself.
You're killing yourself?
I don't know, man.
What?
Okay, but at this point,
I feel like I'm with you in the sense that it would be too much to handle because I feel like in my mind,
real quick, because it's not like everybody's gone, like some sort of zombie apocalypse, everybody's dead. You talk to them, you're going there, and then they're gone.
You can't interact with anybody.
You can't interact with anybody.
I feel like my first response is to, like, if I'm in a situation that I can't do anything about, my first response is to try to find someone who can help me. Like,
okay,
figure it out and, like, go to another person. And if, like, it keeps happening where every time I try to go to another person, it gets worse, dude.
I think if we're going down this rabbit trail, first of all, at what point of the story are you not believing in God anymore?
Not believing in God anymore? I feel like I'd be praying the whole time.
You would
I feel like I would. I don't think I would not believe in God, but I think I would be like thinking about Job. You know, where like Job was going through all these different trials and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be like, is it like Job 2.0?
Dude,
like,
I think
disappearing?
I think if I did get to Amy's house and she was gone, I think at that point I'd be out. Completely out.
You'd be out.
I wouldn't know what to believe anymore. I wouldn't know if I'm the problem or not. I probably would pray, especially during the beginning of it.
Yeah.
But I think at that point I would just be gone. Like obviously, I'm still Christian now.
Yeah.
But it's hypothetical anyway. But I think at that point, I'm done. Like there's just like there's no thought in my mind that anything is real anymore.
Yeah, that it would be very strange.
Like
because
not even God, just anything.
It's like you just talked to your grandma,
Yeah.
and then you get there
Amy.
and like the same thing. Or yeah, Amy.
And dude, I don't know. I think I would just be out. I'd be done. Like there's no way. I don't know what I would do. I would think, man. I don't know. I don't think any point. I don't know if I would think this is real. Like pinch myself, try to wake up or something like that.
Honestly, yeah. I think I'd be like, I think I would be thinking to myself that I'm in a bad dream.
I think that, but I think it'd be this. I think the realism of it would be crazy. But, yeah, I think at that point where I go to my aunt's house and nobody's there too, I don't think I'm believing in God anymore or anything for that.
Dang.
I don't think I'd believe in anything anymore at all. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I
I want to know what is what.
Yeah.
I want to know who is who. I want to know why is why. I
Yeah.
want to know who I am anymore. I would look in the mirror.
Yeah.
I would look in the mirror.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea.
I would look in the mirror and
I'd be
see
scared to
what
look in the
happens.
mirror.
I would be scared too.
I'd be scared because
I would be definitely scared.
Because you know they say in dreams you're not supposed to look in mirrors because like it'll turn into a nightmare instantly if you look in a mirror. Like
They're
they
not-
say that.
I didn't say that. I don't know that, but
That's a thing.
But yeah,
and that's happened with me. Whenever I look in the mirrors,
Really? That's
creepy
crazy.
stuff happens.
I think I would look in the mirror. I think I'd be really scared to. I don't know if I'd be able to convince myself to.
Yeah.
But if I did, I think it'd just be me.
What if you died instantly as soon as you look in the mirror?
Died instantly.
I mean, you wouldn't really do
I don't
anything.
know what I would
after
do
that,
anything.
but-
Yeah.
No.
But if I looked in the mirror and I didn't
It'd
see
be cool
myself,
ending to a
though,
horror movie though. Like, dude, imagine this is a horror movie and the person like finds a mirror and they look in it and then they're gone and that's the end of the movie.
that's actually, dude. We should. I'm actually gonna like write this down.
This is like such a crazy.
This is such a crazy concept.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but back to
real
the
quick, yeah.
hypothetical of.
I
I don't
think-
know if because like my thought process would not be Amy. I would call
Yeah.
the people on the
the
property.
people you're related to.
Yeah, the people I'm related to. My sources of like
Yeah.
emergency contact, and
Mhm.
I would go there, and if they were gone,
Yeah. What about you? I forgot about that.
if they
You
were
went there
gone,
you
and
were
I
gone.
just talked to them, and I get there and they're gone, I would also be still calling the cops. I don't know whether the cops would like even come. Like, are we allowing the
Ooh.
cops to come? Like, I don't know.
What if? Hear me out. You drive there. They're not there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna say this real quick. You say, "I just kind of go off trail." Okay. Yeah. You drive there.
Mhm.
When nobody's there, you drive away. You're driving away. You see empty cop cars on the way up there.
Oh heck no, dude.
Yo, you're driving on the way and like, not even cop cars. Every car.
Every car's empty.
No.
Oh.
Because every person you have to have contact with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say, yeah, you drive away and there's just like 3 cop cars. Just not, lights are on.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Lights are on. Let's say their car's still going.
There are cars like running,
Their car's running, but it's still driving. Nobody's there.
still driving.
Like if cop was in the car and poof, gone. What would happen? The car's still
the
going.
car would crash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're driving away and you hear wee 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 wee, and you look over and the car's
There's just
crashed.
crash
And another
cop
one,
cars.
another one keeps going wee wee.
Oh, dude, what the heck, dude? Yeah, I'd be very
Dude.
quickly declining mentally, like very quickly mentally declining.
I think I'd be gone.
I'd be like, what do I do in this situation? I think I would drive into the middle of a field and just sit there for a while and like try to get my thoughts together, because I can see in every direction. Again, I feel like I wouldn't want to go in a house because I'd feel too trapped. I feel like something was gonna come in and get me, and I
Yeah.
can't run.
Yeah.
So I'd go into the center of a field, maybe even drive my car. I just saw you like shudder.
Yeah,
I would like
cold
drive
chills.
into like a field
Mm-hmm.
and just sit there. And like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Is someone gonna come tell me to leave?
Yeah.
Please,
Please,
someone come
somebody
up to
tell
me.
I
Like,
gotta use the bathroom real quick.
I might like go into a public place and try to talk to people.
That would be great. I gotta pee real quick.
Okay.
Shut your brains off. Don't think.
Shut your brains off. Don't think. Don't ponder. Just sit and let your mind be filled with emptiness. I really, really hope the mic cannot pick up a certain sound that was just heard through a wall. I really hope the mic did not pick that up.
Loki, glad you're still here.
Dude, oh my gosh. I should have like hidden or
That's
something.
what I was thinking. I think I would have actually instantly tweaked.
Really?
Instantly tweak. I would have known it was fake, but I would instantly be like, oh my gosh.
Actually?
Seriously, I would instantly tweak.
Dude, I should have done that. Oh, that would have been so good.
I don't know. No, I think I would have. I don't know. I think I'd be shaking right now if you actually had them. Even I knew it's instantly fake, I really would have lost it. Especially if you left and you were in here. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
First thing I'm doing is actually walking in the kids' rooms.
Really?
Yes.
To check if they're there?
Yeah.
That would be insane. Okay. Yeah, I go to my family's house. They're all gone. I think I would go in their house. I think I would go in their house. I think I'd go inside it and like look around. If they're gone too, I'd still have the gun. That would make me feel a lot safer. Genuinely, just having a gun would make me feel so much safer. I don't know why. Because, like, there's nobody. There's no people. Like I said, after that, I'd go to a public place and start trying to talk to people. Because, again, I get off work, and I've just been talking to my boss and people. So, like,
Yeah.
I've just been interacting
Would
with
you
people.
go back there? At what point? Okay, I'm sorry. You keep going. Keep going. What would you do?
I'd go into public first. Go to, like, a Walmart or something. And I'd, like, go in. What would happen? Like, say, like, hypothetically, does everyone disappear, or are there people?
What would you do if there was people?
If there was people, that would be such a relief to me.
I think I'd instantly break down. I'd be like, oh my gosh,
Dude,
there's people
I'd
here.
think it was over, and I'd start trying to call people again.
Instantly? Or like...
Right away. I'd, like, try to call you, your parents, everybody. And, like, if they didn't pick up, I'd be like, okay, this is still happening, but it's, like, not these people.
Okay. Fair enough, yeah.
And then I'd, like, talk to people. I'd be like, hey, weird things happening. I need to call the police. All this stuff.
They don't respond.
The people don't respond to me?
They don't respond.
They don't even look at me?
Hold on. Another hypothetical. You walk in the store. All the beeping and everything just stops. They all look at you and poof.
I think I'd die. No, I think I'd actually die. That sent chills down my spine.
They all look at you and out of nowhere they just disappear.
They'd all disappear in front of my eyes?
No poof, no spark, they just gone instantly. Just poof. No sound effects, all the beeping is
Dude,
gone.
I'm imagining this in a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone, like, I'm imagining, like cellos, like music, and they're all, like...
It's not slow, it's instant. Boom. You walk in...
Frick, I got a cramp in my leg.
You walk in, and poof.
They all just look at me, and then gone.
Yep.
Oh, dude, this needs to be a horror movie.
Dude, I'm
frick,
actually writing this
my leg.
down. Charlie Horse.
Dude, actually, that hurts.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, back to what you're saying. Okay, if nobody was there, okay, if people were there, you'd talk to people, right? Well, whatever. You tried calling them
I would
again.
try to talk to people.
The people still answer. My parents and everybody is still not talking, not texting, not calling, and answering.
But I can talk to the people in the
You talk
store.
to people, so what would you say to them?
I'd be like...
Who'd you talk to first? Nearest person or employee?
I think I'd be like, can I talk to a manager?
Manager?
Yeah.
I would
think
just
I'd try to talk to, like, the most high-ranking
I would just talk
person.
to everybody. I would
Really?
scream.
Really?
I'd be like,
Well,
I would just scream and try to get as many people's attention as I could.
Here's my mind, though. If I'm screaming, people are going to think I'm crazy, and they're not going to believe me.
You are crazy.
Well, no, but something is actually happening.
Exactly.
Physically happening to me. And so if I start going, everyone's gone, people are just... People
I
will be
wouldn't
like,
scream
what the
like
heck?
that. I would just scream so people will know I'm alive, or I scream so I would know people
Know that you're alive.
know that I'm here
Yeah.
and not like in an alternate dimension or something. I think I would just not say anything. I would just scream, or maybe I'd scream help or something. I might scream help. I don't know what I would scream. I think I would just break out and just start losing my mind. I would talk to the nearest person. I would creep people out.
I would try...
Especially after
I
the
would talk
point
to the nearest person and try to use their phone to try to call people.
Fair. Okay.
I would try to call people with their phone. Like, is my phone blocked off, or is their phone just not working? Because if I find their phone at the house and my calls aren't going through to them, is my number, like, blocked from them, or is it, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I would try to talk to people. I'd try to be like, can I use your phone? I need to call someone. Like, if it doesn't go through, I might be like, what's your number, to another person, and try to call them with the person's phone, see if that goes through.
Well, you already called your grandparents.
Hmm?
Grandparent. You already called your cousin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, because that worked. It's just, like, not just you guys that are not working.
Yeah.
So the phone lines are still, I guess, working. I would I would still try to call you guys.
Oops.
From their phone.
I don't like that.
I would still try to call you guys.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, and I would like talk to people. I'd be like, something's happening. I went to people's houses to try to like be with them, and they disappeared. And I think I would try to get a manager just because they have the most authority. They'd be able to do stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Like, obviously, they're not gonna have like legal authority like cops do, but they're going to be. I feel like if I go talk to some random employee, they're not gonna know what the heck to do. They're gonna be like, let me get my manager. But if I talk to the manager, they're already gonna they're going to be experienced in like leading, and they're gonna be experienced in like solving problems. So even though this is like a crazy problem that they probably won't know how to solve, they're the most equipped, I feel.
It's fair enough, yeah.
I also would not try to go to anybody else's house that I know, because I'd be afraid of them disappearing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I would try to call the cops. If the cops aren't coming, I honestly don't know. I'd just feel stuck. I feel like I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah. I think for me, we're at the point where I'm at my aunt's house.
Yeah.
And they all disappeared too. I think I would take my cousin's motorcycle and go on a joyride. No, I'm kidding.
Take a joyride, just like through the country.
I don't know. I think
in the dark.
If it was months after, I probably would do that. Just for the fun of
Really?
it. I'd be like, everybody's gone.
Yeah.
No. But as of the moment right now, obviously. Everybody's gone. Yeah. I don't know what I would do. Okay, what I was saying earlier is my line of authority. I would go to them first. And, well, I guess the hypothetical is that they're gone too. If I went to them first and they weren't gone, I would go to Brooke and Dalton.
Really?
Yeah. It'd be my aunt and my Brooke and Dalton. I don't, because my other grandparents live 2 hours away.
Yeah. What if Brooke and Dalton are gone when you go and try to visit them?
I don't know. This is before the hypothetical of them being gone too.
Okay.
You get there and they're gone. Brooke and Dalton, if you get there and gone, if they're okay. Let's say I get to my aunt's house and they're gone too, and I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do in that moment. In that moment, I think I'd be, I don't know, I'd just be gone. At that moment, I would be questioning everything mentally.
Same, dude.
I wouldn't know if God's real or not. I wouldn't know if anything's real or not. I'd look up in the sky and see if there's anything in the sky that I can see.
Yeah.
I'd like start moving stuff around and messing the house up to see if anything physically is not working right, or if like I can find some sort of glitch.
Like there's like you're in a simulation.
Yeah.
Ah.
I would if I thought about this in this scenario, I would get the gun and I would shoot up in the sky.
Yeah. You try to break like a wall or something.
Yeah, or something. I would shoot the ground. I might kill an animal. I think I'd just be going mental, seeing if like animals are real.
Yeah.
Or if they're like, if I like
Robots or something?
been transported somewhere else where nobody's alive.
Yeah.
I would look at my phone. I don't know. Oh, another hypothetical.
Okay.
This is gonna be crazy.
Dude,
imagine you get on your phone and you like look at Instagram like that, and the Instagram reels are there, but the people are gone.
They're out of the Instagram reels?
Out of the Instagram reels. Like everybody, like you scroll through Instagram and TikTok, and it's just like
so like in like say like there's like a guy like a TikTok of just some guy talking to the camera. It's just an empty just a room with a TikTok.
Yep. Or like imagine a Bane Levine video. It's just a camera walking around like presents. Dude, no way.
Oh my god.
That would be crazy. If that happened to me, I actually don't know what to do.
I think I'd just be done.
I think I'd be done.
I think I'd be like, well, my life is over.
I think I would just. I think I would be mental. I think I would just sit. I think I would just sit and just like.
Same. I wouldn't go anywhere. I wouldn't have any reason to do anything. I would just like.
Bro, another hypothetical. Imagine you listen to music and the voices are gone. It's just the instrumental tracks.
What?
Yo, nah.
Dude, this needs to be an actual horror movie.
This actually
someone needs to
be,
make this a movie.
We should like. I don't know.
I feel like we wouldn't be able to
I don't think
do
we'd
this
be able to
justice.
do it as good.
We wouldn't be able to do it justice.
No. Imagine like A24. We need to get some studios.
Dude, we need to
write
like,
a script,
them
man.
like,
Write a whole script.
This is a crazy idea.
Actually a good movie. Okay, back to topic.
Dude, we need to figure out if anyone watching this podcast knows a movie that has this idea or something similar to it.
A24.
not
Neon.
not necessarily A24, but if someone knows of a movie that is this idea, essentially like people disappearing
Yes.
or something,
Send
put
to
it in the comments.
Put it in the
'cause
comments.
We're gonna watch it.
We're gonna watch it and see. Okay, real quick side rant.
And I don't mean just like everyone on Earth disappears except for one person, like I Am Legend or something.
Yeah. Also,
I mean like something similar to this idea, like a horror idea.
yeah.
Like this.
Also, just send us good movies that you think are good.
Oh yeah.
Especially out of
We
the
will
top
watch
10 movies, we'll watch them. I'll watch them personally. Yeah, real quick, super quick hypothetical because I don't know the full story. But long story short, my dad thought of a movie where like you eat this pill and it gives you some certain.
Yeah.
He told you
about
this?
Yeah.
Okay, well he basically, long story short, my dad thought of a movie where I think it's called Neon Pill or something like that, where he thought of an idea, just thought of it, and they didn't really tell anybody or anything like that. Just thought of an idea where you'd eat this pill and it would give you like superpowers or something like that. And later on, a movie was made about almost that exact thing,
And he said
and
that
like the exact powers too.
he said like it was like I looked up the movie that he'd mentioned. It's like mind powers. Like you take a pill and your mind gets like expanded.
Yeah.
But he said that the pill that he imagined in his head was the exact same
Yeah.
pill as was in the movie.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
That's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy. Okay, back on track. Sorry, this is kind of crazy, but this is the hypotheticals. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, my aunt's house. I mean, I'm thinking everything is. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah.
I think I would either just lose my mind and start crashing stuff around, start shooting bullets, seeing if I'm real, see if I can hurt myself, maybe scratch myself with a nail or something, seeing if I can get hurt, seeing if I'm like a person. I would look in the mirror. I think at this point I have nothing to lose anymore. I would look in the mirror.
Yeah.
I think I'd be scared, but I'd be like, whatever, done.
I think I'd be ready to die.
If you
honestly.
you look in the mirror and
That's-
if you look in the mirror and you're still there, everything's fine in the mirror wise.
Yeah.
So,
I think I wouldn't be like wanting to kill myself because I'd be like I'd still want to survive, but I feel like
yeah.
I feel like there'd be a part of me that would want to die just that the horror of it would be over.
Yeah, I think just the sheer horror of it is insane.
Just like the confusion and the horror and the complete like helplessness of it. Just like I can't do like
what am I gonna do?
What am I supposed to? I physically cannot do anything. I think that yeah.
Bonkers, dude.
Long term, if this thing keeps happening, like
Let's not get into long term yet.
Okay,
Let's keep getting as much as we can. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, what are you doing? If your parents and not your parents, people are gone. Yeah. I think you already said a little bit. But back to the scenario. Where were you at? You left off right where you went to your grandparents' house and they were gone too, or your cousin's house.
What I would do is I would call someone that I know, maybe Brooke and Dalton, and stay on the phone with them as I'm driving to their house.
That's what I was thinking too. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Because everyone that we've mentioned before, we hang up with them.
That's
before we
exactly
leave
what
their
I was
house.
thinking.
That way I can get some sort of idea of how they're leaving. Like, are they just instantly disappearing off the phone like the line goes dead?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I hear them getting taken? Or do they just stop talking? Or do they say something before they get taken? What's your idea?
My idea was you call them, right?
Yeah.
You get to their house. They're there. You hang up the phone and they go away.
Like I watched them disappear?
Yes.
No. Oh, I got a crazier one that gave me chills.
Okay.
I call them on the phone, and I'm on the phone with them, and I get to their house. They're gone, but they're still on the phone.
Ooh, that's good too.
Or
no, I think it'd be creepier because you'd see them and be like, "Oh, this is over," and then you hang up and then they poof away.
Or, well, I feel like there's a creepiness of it.
Not even poof.
I feel like
what if they melt into the ground?
I feel like there's a creepiness to it that is the fact that you don't understand how they're leaving, why they're leaving, or like, you don't see it. You know, like I feel like the idea of them poofing is cool visually.
That is true. Another thing, when you hang up the phone, you look down.
Huh?
When you hang up the phone,
You
you
look
get
down
out
at
of the
your
car,
phone.
you look down, you hang up your phone, you look up, and then they're gone. That's better. Because then you
Maybe.
still don't know why they're gone. You didn't hear any noise, but
Yeah.
they're just gone.
I think
Crazy.
the idea of not seeing how they vanish or whatever, or like not seeing them at all, is like
I
more
agree.
creepy.
I think that is more creepy, but hypothetical, yeah.
I mean, it's a hypothetical thing.
Yeah.
we're just
Maybe
random ideas.
maybe a couple years later we can have a movie out.
Yeah.
I think this is actually side rant an insane movie idea.
This is a crazy
This is like
movie idea.
A24 and Neon need to get together and like make the greatest horror movie of all time made by
Dude.
a podcast named Quack Zone.
Quack Zone podcast.
What was that laugh? Did you hear that? Quack. Yeah, but genuinely.
Yeah.
Okay, back to I feel like we're losing the moment a little bit.
Yeah.
Not losing the moment, but like
Train of thought.
train of thought. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Cousin's house gone.
I would get on the phone.
Yep.
Brooke and Dalton.
Would it be Brooke and Dalton?
Contacts for people. Brooke
Oh,
and Dalton
yes.
are our friends at church. They used to be our youth pastors, but we aged out, so now they're just our church member.
But we are also in their group. They also have a young adults group.
Yes, yeah.
They're the leaders of that too.
Yes. So they also live like near enough to us that we could get there pretty quick.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
20 minutes. 10, 20
In between
minutes.
Walmart
Yeah.
and our house.
So yeah, I would go to their house, stay on the phone with probably like Brooke or Dalton, whoever I have the number. I think I have Dalton's number.
Mhm.
I know I have Brooke's number, but I'd be on the phone. I'm like, I'm coming to you. Just stay on the line, please. And I'm like, this crazy stuff is happening.
Would you explain to them like in
I
detail,
don't
or just
think
be like
I-
crazy stuff is happening?
I'd be like, I can't explain until I get to you, because I don't think I would. I think if I told them that everyone I've been visiting has been disappearing,
They would
and I'm
want-
coming to your house, they wouldn't want me to visit them. They'd be like, don't come here, or they'd hang up or something, and then that would defeat the purpose.
Yeah.
So I kind of sucks for Brooke and Dalton, but like I'm at my wit's end at this point. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to figure out something concrete. Like, so I'd be on the phone with them, and I'd be driving toward them, and I'd be like, just stay on the line, just stay on the line, just stay on the line, and I'd be talking to them, trying to like keep them on the line. And it depends on like what happens.
Would you be
hypothetically.
speeding more than normal?
Oh yeah.
Would you just be
Well,
like?
there's no one on the roads. Or are we
There-
saying there are people on the roads?
I'm just saying there are people on the roads. I
Okay,
guess.
sorry.
No,
I,
that's fine. I'm just.
I
don't-
would be speeding.
I think I would be like.
because if a cop tried to pull me over, please.
Yes, I think I wouldn't. Not even because of that. I think I would just be speeding, for two reasons. One, if I die, I mean, I don't know. Not even. I don't know. I think I would just be. I think I would just be in pure shock that I wouldn't do anything else, but be on the gas.
Yeah.
I think everything would be screwed up. I'd be running red lights. I'd be running
Yeah.
stop signs. I'd be slamming on my brakes. My brake distance would be gone.
Yeah.
I think I would just be in such a, especially from everybody in my family, in this immediate family,
Yeah.
to my aunts and my uncle, my cousin, grandma, all of them just gone. I wouldn't know what to think anymore. I'd be lost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I think I would be speeding too. I would get to their house. Hypothetically, like what happens? Like, are they there? Are they not there? Let's say I'm on the phone with them, and I get to their house, and I'm still on the phone with them, but they're not at the house,
Mm.
and they're like still talking to me. I'm like, "Where are you? I'm at your house." Maybe they like go silent, and then line goes dead, and like I'll hang up or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't work essentially.
Yeah.
Essentially, the idea to call them, stay on the line till get to their house doesn't work. Like,
Mhm.
I get to their house, and then I'm like, I'm at your house. Where are you? They might say something weird, or even nothing. They might just hang up.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, that is creepy.
I don't know. I get to their house, and I like get inside, and they're not there. I'd be like, I think I would try to go to a public place after that, like a Walmart.
Wait,
And-
that was first, right?
No,
Oh, that
I'd-
was okay.
I'd
okay,
go
yeah,
first
yeah.
cousins, then Brooke and Dalton, and then a public place
Okay.
to try to like
Okay.
not be on the phone with people, like just like go there.
Yeah.
And again,
okay.
if it was a situation where there's nobody there, I'd go in like there's nobody there, nobody in the parking lots, nobody in cars, anything like that. I'd be like, I don't know. I might just like accept my fate and just like live by myself for the rest of my life.
Really,
Just like have the world to myself, I guess. Like
it's crazy.
everybody, like I would. Are we still going with the fact that like all YouTube videos people go on, music people go on type thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I think it feels like more contact. I'm not sure.
I think the
What do you
contact
think?
thing is better.
The contact thing
for
is
the
big.
hypothetical situation.
But I feel like also if everybody was just going, yeah, no, I think you're right. I think just the fact that everything's falling.
So I think I would like literally just live by myself. I'd like steal a phone or something to have like some semblance of contact with people. I might.
So.
I'd like have phone calls with people. They'd be like, "Where are you? What's going on?" I'd be like, "I can't tell you where I am because I wouldn't want to have contact with them."
Ooh, what if they came to you though? Okay, let me start on mine here. Where was I at last?
You were.
Yeah, I was at my aunt's house. Moving stuff around. I'm shooting in the sky. I'm shooting the floor.
Trying to test the reality.
Maybe killing an animal. I don't know. I probably would. I want to kill a dog. I'd probably kill like a chicken or something.
Yeah.
Might cut it
Would you
open.
like rip it open? Yeah,
I think so. I think I would just like, I think I would kill it just instantly. I think I would just like break its head off or violent here, break its head off or slam it on the ground or something like that. But then I think after I thought about it for a second, I might cut it open. I might crack some eggs.
Be like,
I don't know. I think at that point I would just start testing the reality,
yeah.
the structure of the world, and see what's happening. Yeah.
I feel like the idea of like it being a simulation would be a concept in my brain. Like the simulation broke. Like the NPCs aren't loading.
Yeah.
Or something.
I feel that, but I feel like also it's just better for it not to be a. It's not a.
I don't think it is a simulation.
I don't think it is a simulation. I think it's just
worked.
real and it's just gone.
But I think that would be in my brain, you know? My
that's
brain
fair.
would be saying, like, this could be a simulation, and it's just, like, lagging really bad. Internet is not internet.
Bro, contact as the Raven dreams.
Dude.
Get this on the
65 ping.
65 ping. It's hilarious.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think I'd kill an animal or two. I start crashing stuff around. And I think at that point, I don't know what I would do. I think I would just go crazy, and I think after a moment I'd just stop. I'd just be like, what is happening?
Dude, yes.
And I would just be like gone, like I said 4 times. I don't know. I don't know. I would think, what is happening? Where am I? Who am I? Can I record a video to myself? Can I record an audio and hear it back and listen to it back? Can I see people in my photos?
Yeah. You're, like, testing stuff.
Can I watch TV?
Mm-hmm.
Can I splash the water? Is the water hot? Is the water cold?
I would be watching online to see if anybody's talking about people disappearing.
Oh.
I would be watching online to see if people, like, to see if I could find the people online that were missing. Like, to see if they were, like, because my thought is, there's 2 things that could be happening. Either it's real or I'm hallucinating. And if I'm hallucinating that there's nobody anywhere and, like...
Super elaborate hallucination.
I know, right? Like a crazy hallucination. Like
not...
Then the people that are missing would still be online. And I could, like, look online and see videos of them or something.
Yeah.
But, and they might be like... Or there might be, like, a news story that's like, this person is missing. And they're, like, talking about me.
Like
I'd
the
be
news, yeah.
I'm here, bro.
Oh, that's good, yeah. If you're missing, yeah.
Or it's real, and in that case, still, say people are actually disappearing, and they're just, like, gone, people are going to be talking about that. They're like, these people disappeared. And I'm like, so it is real. I just need to, like, try to stay away from people as much as possible.
Or try to get as much people as you can to find somebody else who people are disappearing from. Like, is it like, what do you mean?
I feel like it's just me.
Just you that's
Because
disappearing?
nobody else has ever... This has never happened before.
Yeah, but you're saying you're talking about people. Oh, you're saying people are disappearing like y'all are the people that's disappearing.
No, like when I get home and y'all are gone permanently.
Yeah.
So people are going to be like, this family went missing and nobody knows what happened to them.
Okay.
Including me, because they're not able to see me. They're not able to talk to me.
Hypothetically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I feel like I would, like, break down mentally, and then I would kind of just accept it over time. I'd be like,
no,
this is my life now. And I just would try to, like, live away from people, and, like, if I need stuff to survive, I would just, like, break into a store in the middle of the night. So there's a minimum amount of people there.
Minimal. Nobody.
Yeah. Nobody's going to stop me.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what I would do. Long term, I think after I've just accepted, I really honestly don't know if I'd kill myself or not. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think at my aunt's house, crash stuff around, shooting stuff, killing animals, whatever. Man, I think I'll just get in my car, just drive maybe. Drive really fast. I might, like, crash my car a little bit to see if I can crash something. See if I can brake. Well, I think I've already done that, but maybe I can crash to a tree or crash to a house. Maybe I would, like...
I would not recommend crashing into a house.
Don't do that.
You would die.
Don't crash your cars at home. I think maybe I would, like, stalk somebody.
Stalk somebody?
Like, I'm trying to think of how I could do it. Maybe I'm, like... Yeah, maybe I, like, get in my house and I look through the windows. No, because I would be gone by then. At my aunt's house. Maybe I'm just, like, waiting and looking over the horizon and see if I can see people coming out of their cars. See if I can see people driving, getting out of their cars. I have neighbors. There's neighbors that are on the other side over there too. I didn't contact with them. I would stay there and see if they're gone, see if they're there. I think I would. Yeah, I think still be in like testing mode.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'd be doing.
I'd be like, I don't know. I think that'd be like, I think I wouldn't believe God was real if that happened.
At what point though?
Probably like after I accepted that.
Oh, after you accepted.
After my mental breakdown and I accepted it, I'd be like, God can't be real. Like the God of the Bible can't be real. Because like this kind of like, I feel like this disproves.
I think it would, yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I don't know. That definitely, that would boom.
Oh, did the camera die?
I think the camera died. Crap.
Oh, frick. Well,
did it
we've
die?
been going for a while anyway.
I think so.
I think it did.
I think we have been going for a while. Yeah, check real quick.
Oh, it's still. Wait. Oh, battery. Yeah.
Battery died. Okay. Well, we have a slight audio. Anything you want to finish up? We could switch to the webcam.
We could, but I feel like that was a good episode anyway. We just
I think it was.
Cut off.
Yeah, I think so. The simulation got us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it, man.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Dude, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Third podcast episode. We're going to be putting these up now.
Put these up
on
now.
The YouTubes.
On the YouTubes and on the everywheres we can think of.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was a crazy episode.
That was insane.
Genuinely.
I think next episode we're probably going to do another hypothetical question. I'll think of a lot. You can think of some as well. But yeah, man. Thanks, dude.
Thank you for tuning in to the Quack Zone.
The Quack Zone episode 3 podcast.
Yep. Put in the comments what your favorite style of episode is, because the first one we did was kind of like just introduction, just kind of having random conversation.
Yeah, random conversation. Also like life stories too. Yeah.
Yeah, like our life stories.
Yeah.
Second one was like a list of like our top 10 favorite movies, and this last one, it was like hypothetical scenario, and we kind of go in depth about what we would do and what the details are about it.
We do have some other ideas.
Yeah.
For the first couple episodes, we're gonna be doing like kind of more what we want.
Yeah.
But once we get more bigger and stuff, you can send us videos.
We'll kind of see what people like. Put in the comments, what you enjoyed the most, and we will be reading.
And what we need to improve on too. We're starting that we don't know what we're doing. Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
Obviously, we need a better camera battery.
I'm gonna get a. I didn't think it was gonna die that quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like there's a battery camera you can get that plugs directly into the wall.
Fire.
It's a fire. I'm gonna get one of those. Anything else that you think that we need to improve on, other than a set? We're getting a set. We're gonna build a set somewhat soon.
Yep.
It's not gonna be very soon. I mean, we're not rich, but anything you think we can improve on, at all? Anything? Let in the comments. Favorite movies? What you got? Maybe questions you want us to elaborate on?
Yep.
Any
and
podcast episodes you have?
We did kind of a segment where we kind of look at the comments and read them.
I think that'd be cool. I think we have a segment so you can pick out like 3 comments you want to talk about. I can pick out 3 comments we can talk about.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for liking and subscribing. I'm kidding.
Yes, sir. Like and subscribe.
No, thank you.
Like and subscribe, or you're gonna get home tomorrow and nobody's gonna be there.
God forbid. If that happens to you, let me know in the comments. If we don't, we might not respond on purpose.
Let me know in the comments if that happens to you, and you can come and hang out with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know where we would go.
Yeah.
Like, where would we go?
Where we go?
We'd disappear.
Maybe next hypothetical question could be with us together. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yep.
Thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching.
Yep.
Catch you on the flip side.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
out.